Civilization started in Europe instead of the Middle East. Civilization has now expanded basically to Asia as well, and it hasn't really expanded much into Africa. Probably won't for a while, but we have a major war coming up as well. So there is a lot of tensions between the Romans and the Egyptians as well. Now they have troops stationed at the borders as well here, and Egypt is not very happy that as well. So yes, we're bringing back the Alliance map mode. Yeah. So the Rome, no, so Egypt is going to create an alliance with an unlikely country, and that is this Greek country. So it's basically, this used to be Greece, but they have been pushed basically all the way back to Ukraine. They want to avenge as well. Yeah. However, a third country joins, and that is this little Tunisian country right here. They gained their independence from Rome, and this little country right here also gained their independence from Rome. So Rome can't really expand that much. They can't expand. However, they are planning to expand into Iberia. This is gonna be a very shocking news for the whole world, obviously as well. Yeah. So Roman troops start to enter into the Iberian Union as well. These seem to be two separate countries as well. However, Rome is not really doing too well in this war because Iberia is a very strong country. They hold off Rome for like a couple years at the Pyrenees Mountains. I think that's what these mountains up here are called. And they are kind of struggling to get troops through. However, there's also a naval battle going on as well. And Iberia has a very weak navy compared to Rome as well. The land battle and the naval battle is going to be pretty intense as well. However, the Roman navy starts to push back. However, the Iberian navy is much more stronger than they thought. This war has now lasted over 4 years. Yes, 4 years. The Iberian navy is kind of being pushed back as well. And they are basically being pushed back all the way over here. Because of this, the Romans are able to make a landing in what will be modern day Catalonia as well. And they start to basically invade this land right here. And Iberian forces are in panic because they broke through the impenetrable defense. They make it towards where modern day Madrid is. They capture it. They capture a city here, another major city here, and another major city here. They capture almost all the major cities besides the capital of the country, and they now finally capture the capital of the country. Iberia completely and utterly surrenders, making them lose this war. And not gonna sugarcoat it, but Rome will annex the entire country as well. Which includes these 3 islands right here. So Iberia, one of the oldest countries in the world, has been basically erased from existence. Yes, one of the oldest countries in the world has now been erased from existence. The Iberian country right here. Meanwhile, some new provinces will be created. In Ireland, there'll be 3 or 4 more as well. And there will also be some new provinces in Scotland as well. This Dutch country will be creating a new province as well. The German country will be creating a new province. Rome will not be creating any new provinces. Actually, they'll split this province into 2. The Greeks create more provinces here. The Ukrainian Greeks, basically, as well. And then we have the update to the religion map mode. So, Rome is starting to convert the old ethnicities and religion to their ethnicities and religion. So Rome is not. They are starting to basically erase the Greek religion. Yeah, they'll erase them throughout the northern Greek peninsula, and they will erase it throughout here as well. So the Greek religion is being erased essentially as well here. With the Roman religion, which is currently still the dominant religion in Europe, as well as also still a battle for religion up here. The Norse religion is fighting for Poland as well. They can't really go into Ukraine that much. They kind of struggle with that whole region as well here. However, the Roman religion will be kicked out of this area right here. They will be kicked out of basically the Greek land as well here. And this religion will actually start to spread into parts of northern Egypt as well as the Georgian country. However, they won't have much success as the Iranian religion is very popular there as well. But the original religion and ethnicities are kind of being just Romanized. And so they're not going to do anything about this religion because this religion is basically a branch of the Roman religion. So they already follow the same religion. So also Ireland, what they used to be part of the Roman religion, create their own religion right here. This is the Grey religion, the Irish religion, and they basically say, hey, we want to make our own religion. We don't want to be a part of Rome's little religion here. So they create their own religion. This is the newest religion in the world, the Irish religion as well here. Meanwhile, the branch of this religion has kind of expanded over to here as well. They have expanded this religion up here. And they have kind of just extended this little religion up here. Meanwhile, religion update in India, the Indian religion then extends southward here. And they expand throughout all the rest of India and Persia. So the Indian religion is now okay, we gotta fix it. There we go, we fixed it. We were using the wrong map mode. The Indian religion has spread. Meanwhile, the Persian religion continues to expand throughout the Arabian Peninsula as it becomes the most popular religion in the Arabian Peninsula as well here. Meanwhile, another war is going to happen between this disputed area right here. So this entire area right here. Okay, we're gonna make the size a little bit smaller. This little area is disputed territory. Okay. Yes, this entire area, because this area used to belong to Egypt, and Egypt will not relinquish the claim on this little area. They will not relinquish this claim right here. Okay. The Egyptians say this land is Egyptian, and there's nothing you can say about it. UAE, whatever this country is here. So basically, because no troops have kind of tried to occupy this area. So Egypt sends troops into the area. Yeah, yeah, yeah. However, the government of the UAE country controls this. They control this, and the Egyptian government, they make a mistake. One country, however, is willing to fight the Egyptians on this, and that's the Romans. The Romans sent, supplies. However, Egypt noticed this, and they are not very happy about this. They're not very happy about Rome's expansion either, and the purge of the Greek religion as well here. They start to push back. They start to head into the UAE country a little bit more. They head into the UAE country and kind of occupy this little province right here. They outpush back basically to the province as well here, and this causes a heated war tension. The Egyptian army has guns pointed at the no, not guns. Guns were not invented, but have swords pointed towards each other at the border as well. Egypt's allies, they have their swords pointed towards their borders, and you know, and also the Greek country has their swords pointed to have troops on the border. Okay, as well. Okay, Rome is getting too powerful, says the Egyptian army, and yeah, this is gonna cause the first Great War in history as well. Okay, because Rome basically, one of the ships got sunk, and they blame Egypt for it. They said it's Egypt's fault. They said, "Hey, Egypt blew up our ship," so they basically are now at war with Rome as well. So the full force of the Roman military, so yeah, this is gonna be a pretty big war, and we're gonna separate this in a separate episode.